couple weeks ago, I uploaded my first short film, For Your Own Good. And there are a lot of things that I learned making this short film that I wanted to talk about in today's video. Now, I've always wanted to make a short film like this, but something that's always kind of held me back is waiting on gear. And that's the first thing I learned while making this short film, is to just do with what you have. If you keep waiting on gear for, I don't know, maybe a new lens or a new camera, then you're never gonna get started. What makes a short film good, in my opinion, is not so much the gear, but it's the story. Speaking of story, another thing I learned while making this short film is to not overthink things. In the past, when I've sat down to write a short film, I always got overwhelmed because I was adding too many things. This is another reason why when I'm writing a short film, I always like to start with a dialogue. I start by writing a dialogue and then I build the rest of the story around that. When I was writing the script for Your Own Good, the first thing I did was write the dialogue scene, the conversation on the telephone with the doctor. By the way, if you haven't seen the short film, you can click right here to watch it. But you don't have to only keep it simple when you write the script. Also, where you shoot could be simple as well. What do I mean by that? Well, for Your Own Good, when I made that short film, I only shot it in one room. I feel like when you're making a short film and you think about all those different locations, it's really easy to get overwhelmed with everything. So just find one location and shoot the short film there. Start small, keep it simple. Because again, the most important part in a short film, at least in my opinion, is not so much the gear or the locations, but it's the story. So focus a little bit more on the story and less on the gear and all those different locations that you might have in mind. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. The reason why I decided to make this short film in 1 hour is for the sake of keeping things simple. I knew that if I set a timer of just 60 minutes, I won't really be able to overthink things and make this huge story, but just a short story that would be easy to film, easy to shoot, and easy to edit. And once you get this first short film out of the way, well, things are just gonna keep going easier. I'm actually writing a short film right now, and the story is pretty good, pretty simple, easy to understand, not super complicated. And that's the same thing for the location as well. Now, when I say to keep things simple, it's not an excuse to have a bad story. You can make things simple, but still have a good story where the viewer can connect with the characters in your short film as well. So don't focus or wait on gear. Focus on the story more than anything and keep it simple, at least at first. And these are the main things that I learned while making this short film. But that's gonna be it for today's video. If you've enjoyed it or learned something new from it, feel free to like this video, share with your friends, or even subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Samuel Peter and I create filmmaking content just like this. And if you don't want to miss it, just turn on post notifications so you will be notified when I upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have a blessed day.